Understood. Some bar space. This parasitic demon must be the one supplying the explosives for the explosion in the city area earlier. She must be using her identity as an advantage, seducing the officers to get past them, including the one before us, and that's how they managed to get their hands on the materials for the explosives. I'm innocent. Scum. Don't kill me. You still dare to beg for mercy. Mingy. There's no point wasting your energy on scums like these. They all deserve to die, not only the parasitic demons, even people like these that surrendered to them as well. I've already sent the materials over to the chief. I believe that he will handle it for us. Our main mission is still to annihilate the parasitic demons. Mingy, no need to be angry, just think of the bright side, your plan is quite good. It's only been 5 hours, and we managed to find 7 parasitic demons already. This is already good enough. It's still not enough, there's still a lot of parasitic demons hiding, and we still don't have a single clue on this temporary leader. We have to pick up the pace, or else we will definitely alert them due to our large movements. If these parasitic demons were to hide again, it would be extremely difficult for us to find them. Don't worry, with the information being gathered every minute, these parasitic demons will not be able to get away. By the way, how's things going over at Zhanghu and Fengling's side? Is everything going smoothly? It's nothing much, with the help of the information that is being gathered. They were able to locate the target accurately, so no need to worry about them. That's great, let's go. We're heading to the next place. Alright. 10 hours later. City Hall. Mingy, Luolin. Are you sure about this? If you messed this up, this will be a huge deal, and it might even affect our plan on the counterattack. Don't you have the calamity sensor? Will you be able to confirm the target first? Chief, the sensor can only detect calamities at a lower level than me. If the calamity is on a higher level than me, the sensor will be useless. Chief, all the information that we gathered is proving that the administrative officer is a parasitic demon, and it's very likely that he's the temporary leader. Chief, if we mess this up, I'm willing to take full responsibility for it. Also, with his status, if we just leave him be, it will definitely pose an even greater danger to the future. At times like this, we have to be cautious even if the possibility is only 1 in 10,000, not to mention that we can basically confirm it already. Understood. Alright then, commence operation. Wah. Mingy, Luolin, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to rebel? Do you even know what kind of place this is? Ma'am, you can drop the act already, your identity as a parasitic demon has already been exposed. Do you want to surrender yourself, or do you want us to beat you up? I don't know what you're talking about. You don't have to say this much with scums like this. Guh. Die. I didn't expect that an admin officer who isn't used to combat has the strength of a White Swan rank. You're quite good at hiding yourself. Bunch of maniacs. I'm giving you one last chance. If you stop this right now, I can just pretend that none of this has ever happened. Gyah. I'm going to kill you. It's a plant-type parasitic demon. That's my last vial of liquid stardust. Rock Punch Ultimate Technique. Absolute Zero Frostbite. That's all you can do. This kind of ice isn't even enough to seal me up. Fenling, let me use your flames for a bit. Blue Spirit Ultimate Technique. True Flame of Phoenix. Grah. Cough, 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 cough. Cough, cough. Mingy, you took my kill. We're in a rush, you're too slow, that's why I gave you a hand. Mingy's plan did work in the end. We managed to kill 37 parasitic demons within a day, and now that we've killed the temporary leader as well, I guess we've managed to annihilate the parasitic demons already. Phone Ling, I have a feeling that things aren't as simple as you think they are. What's the problem? Isn't this administrative officer supposed to be the temporary leader? She just got taken down by Mingy in one punch. I bet this officer is just bait being thrown out to mislead us. The actual temporary leader must be someone else. Mingy, did you find anything? It's true that the officer has the strength of a White Swan rank, and it seems like she's capable of being the temporary leader. It's true that the officer has the strength of a White Swan rank, and it seems like she's capable of being the temporary leader, but there are at least 2 points that made her look suspicious. First off, based on the nuclear power plant incident that they planned earlier, this temporary leader is definitely a smart one. We've been causing such a huge commotion when getting rid of the parasitic demons earlier. There's no way that they will not be alarmed and come up with a counterplan. And yet she's just waiting for us to come and kill her. This is quite suspicious. Second, parasitic demons are all selfish and evil beings. Ever since the instructor has left, the parasitic demons in the city don't have a leader to become the temporary leader. If that person doesn't have overwhelming strength, there's no way that person will be able to make the other parasitic demons obey them. It's true that this tree demon officer has the strength of a White Swan rank, which is basically the same as a Lord rank Calamity, but her strength is just barely at that level. It's almost as if her strength was being brought up by force. Her power is empty, but there are already a number of Heaven's Flare ranked parasitic demons among the ones we fought before, and they aren't any weaker than this one, so there's no way they will listen to this person. If my suspicions are right, the real temporary leader is still hiding behind all this. All the parasitic demons that we've killed are all just abandoned pawns that it threw out to divert our attention. I have that feeling as well, it's just that I didn't think that far like Mingy did. Then what should we do now? Where will this real temporary leader be? It seems like we really don't have a single clue right now. Alright, using the brain really isn't my type of thing, I'll be in charge of the fighting. Mingy and Luo Lin, I'll listen to you. Since we've managed to notice it, that means its objective to divert our attention has failed. Our objective is still the same. There's no way that they will be able to cover up their traces completely. We can try to expand our search radius, look for all the parasitic demons that have shown their faces in Nanda's city for the past year, including the period when the instructor was still here. We will have to cross-check all their information and background. As long as we look closely, we will definitely be able to find that temporary leader. Alright, let's do that. Phone Ling, since the search radius is larger right now, I'm afraid it will be quite difficult for us to complete this mission with the manpower we have in the Dragon Tooth organization right now. Go and gather the students from the Nandu Academy Student Council. Make use of the students that are capable and cautious. Since they won't be joining the fight, they're just looking for clues, so they will be a huge help as well. I'll do that right away. Luo Lin, I might need to seclude myself. I will let you handle the tasks of looking for the clues. Once you find anything related to the temporary leader, be sure to inform me right away. Alright, I'll be able to handle that on my side. Mingy, what about me? What am I supposed to do? You'll help Luo Lin to handle all the necessary stuff. Mingy, you're still quite far away from White Swan rank. You will have to take it slow when you ascend later, make sure not to rush it. Alright. These liquid stardust are extremely pure, there's a huge amount of energy contained within them. I can feel that my strength is growing at a drastic speed. I'm now at high tier Heaven's Flare. I got to pinnacle Heaven's Flare as well. Right now, time to ascend to White Swan. White Swan rank, almost there. I must reach White Swan rank. Just a little more. Why can't I break through? Based on Xingling's estimation, I just need 5 vials of liquid stardust to reach White Swan rank, especially that tree demon at the end, no matter how weak it is. It's still a Lord rank calamity. The liquid stardust that it left behind has a really good quality. Why isn't it working? Why am I stuck at the very last step? Mingi. You've been cultivating for an entire night already. Mingi, don't try to rush it. Where exactly did it go wrong? Almost there, I'm almost there. Xingling, could it be that you've estimated it wrongly? Maybe I need more liquid stardust to ascend. There's nothing wrong with my calculation. Ascending multiple ranks in such a short time, which makes the spirit power in your body unstable. The problem is on you, you're ascending too quickly. Then what should I do? If you don't fix this issue, to ascend to White Swan rank, it's basically impossible. You will have to enforce your spirit power little by little, so that you have a strong foundation. There's no shortcut, but I don't have any time left. Forget it, after tomorrow, even if I didn't manage to break through, I will still go and save my sister and Lu Qian. That's because you're cultivating, so I've blocked off the sounds from the communication device. There's 13 missed calls. Mingi, we found something, it's about the leader. Hey Luolin. Where is he? This might be a little difficult for you to accept, calm down for now, alright, just say it, where is it? But we've checked through it multiple times and searched all around, right now. Tianfeng Biology. Tianfeng Biology. Fengling's family business. That's right. I've looked through all the information on all the parasitic demons, including the traces of the instructor. We found out that a number of the higher-ups among the parasitic demons have a connection with Tianfeng Biology. Some of them have been buying products from Tianfeng Biology, while some will often pass by Tianfeng Biology. It is indeed a bit of a stretch, but it is the only lead that we have. And you haven't been answering my calls, so what? Right now, the only thing that we can confirm is that the temporary leader is very likely hiding within Tianfeng Biology. The Dragon Tooth organization has silently started an investigation on Tianfeng Biology. Where are you right now? I'll come over to find you. Luolin, this is no small matter. The parasitic demon's temporary leader. In Nanda City, it's hiding within Tianfeng Biology. Does Fengling know about this? She doesn't, since Tianfeng Biology is involved, so we've isolated the information from her. Understood, tell me about the details. The clues might have led to Tianfeng Biology, but as for who's the temporary leader, we still don't have any clues on it. To avoid alerting the enemies, we've only captured one of their computer technicians. We've managed to infiltrate their internal system through him, and we found a very important clue. Tianfeng Biology has indeed performed a few large amounts transactions with the astronomy group. What kind of transaction? Medicine, and they're in large numbers. Under normal circumstances, there's no way that the astronomy group will be able to use such a large amount of medicine. So there's a possibility that these medicines are just a disguise. We've ran some further investigation and found out that the main components in these medicines is a substance called qi. This kind of substance exists in large numbers in the war-ruined city. And it's the most important foundation that the calamities needed to survive. It's just like how humans needed salt, which means that the reason why the instructor was able to survive in Nandu and nurture large amounts of parasitic demons all these years, is it all because they're using Tianfeng Biology as a smuggling point to transport this qi from the war-ruined city? That's right, Tianfeng Biology has the advantage of being the largest medicine distributor in Nanda City, and they have provided all kinds of special medicines for superhumans. This has given them the authority to smuggle in calamity bodies from the war-ruined city. And being able to stay hidden for all these years, I'm afraid that this temporary leader must be among the board of directors in Tianfeng Biology. Do you have any suspects in mind right now? We do. Fengling's father, Feng Xianyang, since he's the chairman of the board in Tianfeng Biology, he's the main decision maker. Everything that happens within Tianfeng Biology will have to go through him. that makes him the prime suspect. And also, Feng Ling as well, she's among the board of directors, so she's also one of the suspects along with other members of the board. I don't know about anyone else, but Feng Ling is definitely not a parasitic demon, I can assure you of that. I didn't want to suspect Feng Ling as well, but these parasitic demons have been hiding deep among us. Professor Wulong, Lo Qian's brother, Li, and other people as well. Every one of them are people that we never thought would be parasitic demons. Alright, I understand. Luo Lin, we will have to be even more aggressive from now on, we don't have the time to take it slow anymore. Since all the higher-ups of Tianfeng biology are suspicious, then we will have to restrict their movement for now. Also, there's still quite a number of parasitic demons in Nanda City. And they will be relying on this qi substance a lot. I'm afraid that there's still quite a number of medicines that contain qi in Tianfeng Biology's warehouse. Bring some of the men over and lock down the place. As long as we have these medicines in our hands, we will have the upper hand on fighting against these parasitic demons. Alright, I'll do that right away. And we can look into the production line of these medicines as well, so that we can find out who the temporary leader of these parasitic demons is. By the way, send me the location of Tianfeng Biology's medicine warehouse, I'll meet you right there. Feng Ling. The person that you're calling has shut off their phone, please try again later. Is Feng Ling really behind all of this? Tianfeng Logistics. Mingyi, you're here. We're too late. What's the situation? This is the manager of the warehouse, he told me that just an hour ago, the last batch of medicine has been moved out, the entire warehouse is completely empty at the moment. Empty. Not even a single medicine. That's right, we've checked the entire place, it is indeed empty. Now that's interesting. Tell me, what is exactly going on here? For a large company like Tianfeng Biology, your warehouse is completely empty, and you're not even keeping anything for spare. If something emergency were to happen, how are you going to handle this? Also, where are these medicines being transported to? Sir, our warehouse has never been empty ever since it was built, and I have no idea why. As for where they are being transported to, I really have no idea about that. It was the higher-ups that gave the order to move away all the products, so that they have the time to transport the medicines containing qi out from here. Could it be that our operation has been exposed? Mingyi, you. Do you really think that you can run away? The manager is a parasitic demon, how is this? There's a parasitic demon, run. Kill that parasitic demon. Skill Bloodlust Roar. Human scums, if you really want to die, then I'll fulfill your wish. Mingyi, this parasitic demon is a Lord Pinnacle rank, watch out. AR Cannon Punch. This air cannon punch is quite strong, I've fully mastered my rock punch already, even the atmosphere can be my medium right now. Tell me, I'm going to die anyway, then why would I tell you, do you really think I'm that stupid? Humph, no need to act tough, you'll tell me eventually. I bet you've heard of the Dragon Tooth organization, we have all kinds of methods to deal with the likes of you. I can ensure that you'll beg me to kill you instead. I don't believe that, for selfish parasitic demons like you, there's no way that you will sacrifice yourself for the sake of others. I'll tell you. The medicines are being transported to warehouse No. I of the city's military arsenal, do you dare to head there? Die. Mingyi. This is bad. What's wrong? The city's military arsenal is a logistics warehouse prepared for the counterattack on the war ruins. Right now, most of our military resources are gathered up there. They are being coded from 1 to 18 based on the resource's importance and rarity. Warehouse number 1, that's undoubtedly the one for the most important resources. Based on the latest military regulations that were just announced, they only allow resources to be sent into warehouse. Number 1 instead of sending them out to prevent the parasitic demons from causing a problem. Even the resources that were being sent in are being managed by machines stationed at the entrance. Before the operation commences, no one is allowed to enter the warehouse, not even the chief, unless it is allowed by the majority of the higher-ups. Why is there such a weird regulation? This is normal, since logically speaking, the parasitic demons can parasitize any person. By the way, how did you find out about this werewolf parasitic demon just now? Didn't you mention that the calamity sensor can only detect calamities that are below your rank? That's right, I've reached Pinnacle Heaven's Flare rank already, I'm now one step away from White Swan rank. You're really impressive. By the way, Mingy, what should we do now? The medicines are being sent into warehouse number 1 already. This is getting tricky. The counterattack on the war ruins is getting closer. And the higher-ups have other matters to attend to. It's basically impossible for us to get the majority of the higher-ups to provide us with authority. We can only try no matter how tricky it is, we don't have any other choice. And that batch of medicine isn't the only problem right now. There's also the warehouse No. 1 security issue. You mean, where is Zhanghu and the other members of the Dragon Tooth organization right now? They should still be in the headquarters of Tianfeng Biology right now. He just called and informed me that most of the higher-ups of Tianfeng Biology have been captured, except for the chairman of Tianfeng Biology, Feng Xiangyang, who is missing right now. Mingy, I guess it's pretty obvious right now. We can basically confirm that Feng Xiangyang is the temporary leader of the parasitic demons, and Feng Ling is quite suspicious as well. Luolin, contact Zhanghu immediately. Ask him to bring the members of Dragon Tooth organization and head to warehouse number 1 as soon as possible. Uncle Yuan, are you sure this is the right way? Why are we heading out of town? Didn't you say that my father is sick? We should get home quickly. This is the right way, Sir is at the secret villa outside of town right now. Right now is the most important timing for us to annihilate the parasitic demons. I can't be away for too long. Send me back. Uncle Yuan, turn back right in front. No matter how important the matters at the Dragon Tooth organization are, will they be more important than your father's health? Back to where? Then let me make a phone call. That's why am I not getting any signals? We're heading into the suburbs soon. There are important military warehouses nearby. I bet the military is trying to prevent any leaks of information, that's why they're jamming any communication signals around this area. The counterattack against the war ruins is about to start soon. No buts, your father is more important. Please show us your ID. It's Butler Yuan from Tianfeng Biology. Let them through. Please show us your ID. Luolin, why do I feel that the car up ahead looks familiar? Have you seen that before? There are at least 800 of the rich who drive that kind of car in Nanda City, so it's absolutely normal. But these rich people sure are bold, now that the city is on lockdown. And the war is starting soon, they still dare to leave the city. That's normal. Earning profit from war has always been the easiest way to make money. Warehouse number 1. Leader. Luolin. Leader. Commander Luolin. Captain of the Guards, Pinnacle Heaven's Flare rank, ability. Weapon transformation. No matter who you are, this is military territory. No one is allowed to get close. The Dragon Tooth organization is tasked to annihilate the parasitic demons. No matter which division you're in, based on the latest information, there's a possibility that there are parasitic demons in this place. We need to look into it. The orders I was given are that no one is allowed to enter warehouse number 1. Those who disobey the order will die. Mingy, do you find any parasitic demons among these troops? If there are, we can use this reason to make a move. No. Then what should we do? If we were to do this by force, it would be a serious violation. We can't care much about it right now. Zhanghu, do you dare to do it? As long as it's a mission, I will even fight the gods. What is there to be afraid of? Very well then. Jianhu from Dragon Tooth Squad, lead your members and suppress these troops immediately. We have to get into warehouse number 1 as soon as possible. Understood. Fellow troops, we're all humans here. I don't want to hurt you guys. It's not that you're irresponsible, it's just that you're definitely going to lose this fight, so surrender already. In your dreams. The superhuman troops will never surrender. If you want to get into warehouse number 1, you will have to get through us. Listen up, members of the superhuman troops, get rid of them. Use the defense cannon. You're done here. Mingi, we can't let this go on, or else there will be casualties from both sides. No matter what, the Dragon Tooth organization and the superhuman troops, we're all on the same side. You can still die a hero if you die in the hands of a calamity, but if you die in the hands of your own people, that is just too cruel. I guess I will have to go all out. Absolute territory. Vacuum realm. This is the Red Sovereign Realm. How is this possible? What kind of monster is he? How can he be this strong? Keep an eye on them, the rest follow me. Inspectors, keep up with us. As expected, all of Tianfeng Biology's medicines are transported to this place. Inspectors, take a look at them, see how many of them contain qi. We have to take away all the medicines that contain qi. What are they for? Why are there so many of these holes? Probably for ventilation and dust removal. There's a lot of delicate weapons and equipment in the warehouse. If there's too much dust in the atmosphere, it might affect the weapon's performance and stability. That's right, all 18 military warehouses have been connected with a high-efficiency dust removal system. They can be ventilated between each other in an instant. What's going on? This is basically impossible. Why are there so many parasitic demons around us all of a sudden? What is going on? Mingi, you really are a dumb person. Could it be that your method isn't working? Did the sensor malfunction? What's the main objective of your operation this time? The reason why the sensor is able to detect parasitic demons is because they're detecting the qi within their body. Isn't it about the qi? The large amount of medicines that are being stored here contain high concentrations of qi, so why would it be strange if the sensor is reacting to them? I see. But why didn't the sensor react to them when I was outside the warehouse just now? Could it be that the material of the warehouse's walls has a jamming function? Jianhu, you have strong fists, go and see what the walls of the warehouse are made of. What do you mean? Hold on a second. Damaging a military warehouse is a serious crime. That's right, Mingi. If there's any problem, I will bear the responsibility. I don't have time to explain, just do it. The walls might be thick, but there's nothing special in the material, they're just normal concrete. Then how did it? What's causing the problem here? Luolin, do you have any idea on this? The function of the sensor is to detect the qi, but why didn't it react to any of it when we were outside of the warehouse? Just now. And yet it's responding to them the moment we step into the warehouse. Do you have any idea what's the cause behind this? The concrete wall definitely does not have any jamming function. The parasitic demons that we managed to find before this, they're more than enough to prove that. If that's the case, could it be that it's the medicines that's causing all this? What's going on? Why are all these medicine bottles empty? Empty. I have some empty bottles over here as well. Me too. Up until now, we couldn't find any qi within the existing medicine here. But we've detected a high concentration of qi in the atmosphere. I get it now. All the medicine containing qi has already been opened before being transported into the military warehouse. Once they've entered the warehouse, the qi will start to react to the air, and they will start to dissolve into the atmosphere. As for why the sensor is able to detect the calamities, it must be because the qi is flowing within their blood rapidly, thus causing a unique magnetic field. But if you look at the parasitic demons that have died, the sensor will not react to them. Mingi, what you're saying is, the warehouse was initially in an airtight state, and the qi in the atmosphere was either static or flowing at a really slow manner. That's why the sensor couldn't detect them. But since we've arrived here and opened the warehouse door, the qi started to flow rapidly along with the atmosphere, that's why the sensor is responding to them. That's right. But why is this temporary leader doing all this? These qi are the substance that the parasitic demons needed to survive, and yet he's wasting them like this. There must be a reason behind all this. I've thought about it, and there's two major points that we have to be cautious about. The first one being the military warehouse, especially the most important warehouse number 1, since it is the most important factor that will affect the result of our counterattack on the war ruins this time. We can't afford to lose it, so it will definitely be one of the parasitic demons' most important objectives. Secondly, the warehouse manager at Tianfeng Biology back then, and yet he chose to stay back, it's almost as if he's waiting for us. After the warehouse has been transported out, as a parasitic demon, he could have just run away beforehand, which is so that he can tell us that the qi medicines are being transported to warehouse number 1, so that we will come all the way here. And the Dragon Tooth organization's task is to annihilate the parasitic demons, so you can say that we're basically their nemesis. Which means that, all of this could be a setup that the temporary leader has prepared. And his target this time will be us and warehouse number 1. What's there to be afraid of? Just let them come at us, I'll definitely get rid of them. Not good, this is bad. Mingi, quick, the sooner the better. Have everyone here evacuate from the warehouse right now. There's no time for that. Everyone, listen up, stay where you are right now, do not make a move without my orders. Mingi, why are we doing this? We should be evacuating as fast as possible. We won't be able to make it, it's very likely that they're the substance that will cause an explosion. It's just lacking one last variable to trigger it. If my guess is right, the qi that is flowing in the air right now is the trap, it's just that I don't know what that is, so any of our actions might be the catalyst for the explosion. Leader, this is bad, the qi in the air is flowing rapidly right now. The cluster and collision that they're occurring are building up a strong energy, and the energy is reaching the threshold real soon. Once it has hit the threshold, it will cause a serious explosion. How long will it take for it to reach the threshold? Thanks to the leader's order on us to not move, if every one of us had evacuated just now, it would have caused a turbulence in the airflow, and it would have exploded already. But based on the current situation, there's only 10 minutes left until the explosion. Are we going to die? What are we supposed to do? What are we going to do now? We don't have much time, and we can't make any large movements as well. No matter what happens from now on, do not make a move. Leave everything to me. 10 minutes later. The 10 minutes later moments before. Uncle Yuan, didn't you say my father has fallen sick? Where is he? I've looked through the entire mansion and I couldn't find him anywhere. Where exactly is he? Are you lying to me? He's actually fine, right? The sir ordered me to do this. My father ordered you to do this. What do you mean? Are you saying that my father ordered you to trick me and bring me here? That's right. That explosion, that direction, could it be the military warehouse? Why is there an explosion at the military warehouse? Could it be that the parasitic demons attacked the warehouse? How did this happen? I can't stay here any longer. This is bad. Miss, please stay here. That's right, everywhere is dangerous right now, considering the fact that you might be in danger, please stay here at the moment. What are you guys doing? If the military warehouse is really destroyed, Nanda City will be in a really dangerous state right now. I have to head over there. I'm a member of the Dragon Tooth organization. Move aside. Young miss, this is the master's orders. What? Impossible, there's no way that my father will do something like that, and my father is not in this mansion as well. Uncle Yuan, ask them to move aside. Young miss, this is really the sir's orders, so please just stay here. He will be here soon. He will explain to you personally by the time he gets here. No way, I have to get there immediately. I'm sorry, young miss. Humph, all of you are not listening to me already. Then don't blame me for this. Young miss, please don't force us. You guys can even stop my flaming meteor punch that easily. You guys. Then I guess I can't hold back much longer. Young miss, you can't leave. Moments later. Combined technique. Trap net flame. Something's wrong, who are you people? Even with my heaven's flare strength, I can't even beat you guys. If you have strength like this, there's no way that I never knew about you in the Feng family. It's normal if you have never met them, that's because they're not even humans. Who's there? It's me, Mingy. It's you. Mingy. Why are you here? It's not just me, we're here as well. Luolin, Zhanghu. Impossible, how did you find your way here? It seems like you're really surprised to see us here. Maybe you think that the Dragon Tooth organization should have died from the large explosion at the military warehouse just now. That's right, how are you still alive? Mingy, watch out. Ha! Feng Xiangyang, you really are here. Feng Xiangyang, why? Dad! That look of yours, how is this possible? Why does it have to be you? No, young miss, time to leave. Why? Stand right there. No, I'm not leaving, Uncle Yuan, let me go. Stop them. Why is the Dragon Tooth organization still alive? And how did you find your way here? Fengling has once mentioned to me that the Feng family had a mansion here in Mount Qingshi. She mentioned that this place had a nice view, and she invited me to come here to have a vacation when I have the time. Since this is the best location for you to watch it all blow up. And you guys have gone through all the trouble to blow up the military warehouse, no, so you must be here. You're really smart, and if the plan has gone south, it will be easier for you to run away, right? But warehouse no is still destroyed, am I right? Why aren't you dead? Destroyed. If I manage to appear right here, do you still think that your plan is a success? That's impossible. There's no way that an explosion that big could be a fake. I have to admit, you all really came up with a well-thought plan, using the authority to transport medicine and send the ones containing qi into warehouse no.I. And then make use of its unique properties that humans wouldn't have known to cause a huge explosion. But unfortunately, your plan still failed. Leader, what are we supposed to do now? If this is not going to work out, then you should at least escape on your own. You're the hope of the Dragon Tooth organization, at least the qi will not trigger the explosion soon enough if you're the only one moving around. Escape. There's no need for that. Ha! See those air vents over there? Turn them up to their maximum efficiency to send the qi substance out of here as quickly as possible. If we were to use those vents, wouldn't that just speed up the collision of the qi substance in the air? Mingy, I understand what you meant. By activating the air vents, the air will be flowing towards one single direction, and the qi substance will not collide that way. Once it got sent outside of the warehouse, the concentration of the substance will be diluted by the atmosphere, which will also prevent the explosion from happening. Hence eliminating the danger. That's a great plan, I'll work on it right away. Hold on, I remember that warehouse number 18 is just right next to this one, and it's still empty over there. Send the qi substance over to that warehouse. Why? Someone went through all the effort to set this up. If they didn't see the explosion happen, how can they even relax? Once they notice something's not right, they would have run away already. I understand. The explosion that we saw is actually the empty warehouse number 18. I didn't even think of that. I should be calling you uncle, but right now, it's time for you to die. Young miss, time to go. Don't even think of taking Fengling away. Let go of me, I'm not leaving. Mingy, don't kill my father. Damn it. Fengling. Uncle Yuan, let go of me. Where are you looking at? What else can you do? Don't you forget, this is still my territory. Impossible, you're not even a White Swan rank, how can you be this strong? What's wrong with that? I've thought about all kinds of possibilities, Feng Xiangyang, I've always trusted Fengling, but I've never thought that you're a parasitic demon as well. Fengling, I'm sorry. Die. So intense. It's true that Mingy is not a White Swan rank, but with his red sovereign territory and his combat talents, he's already far superior than a normal White Swan rank. She's taken away by her driver. Also, don't kill this Feng Xiangyang, Mingy, go and save Fengling right now. Don't worry, he won't be able to get away. Give him some emergency treatment, then keep a close eye on him, we'll discuss this when I get back. There's no way I can do that, the Dragon Tooth organization has always been fighting the parasitic demons, I'm going to kill him. Zhang Hu, what are you doing, are you going to ignore my orders? Also, if you want to kill him, can't you at least wait until I get back? That's right, Zhang Hu, I believe that Mingy has his reasons, we can just wait until he gets back. I understand. Young miss, stop wasting your energy, Uncle Yuan, let go of me right now, I'm going back. I'm not going to let you go back. Now that his parasitic demon's identity has been exposed. They won't believe you even if you go back right now. Mingy, I have no idea what you're talking about. What? Uncle Yuan is the temporary leader. Isn't my father the leader? When a parasitic demon has parasite onto a person, that person would have already been modified, they're basically dead in some way, there's no way they will turn back into their human form. But when I defeated Feng Xiangyang, not only he didn't die, he even turned back into his human form, and what did that tell us? Obviously, he's just a mere puppet that was being temporarily controlled by someone else. The temporary leader that has been hiding behind the scenes coming up with all the plans has always been extremely cautious, there's no way that he will just show himself like how Feng Xiangyang did. There's only one reason for him to do this, which is to buy time for the temporary leader to escape. Which is why, there's only one answer. Uncle Yuan, you're the actual temporary leader, while Feng Xiangyang is just the puppet that you've been controlling, so it was you. As expected from the person that the young miss had her eyes on, the new leader of the Dragon Tooth organization, Mingy. I didn't expect that you will notice the details in all this. But, it's your mistake to chase after us. Young miss, I've served next to you for years, I've always treated you as my own daughter, I really couldn't bear losing you. Please give me a moment. Once I've gotten rid of this trouble, I will bring you to the war ruins with me. Let go of me, I'm not going with you. No, I've been trying to hide all this time, it's not because I'm afraid of you, it's just that I'm too lazy to deal with all these problems. So this is the true face of the temporary leader. So this is your complete form, it's far greater than Feng Xiangyang just now. But, I'm not going to forgive you for what you have done in Nanda City, today, on behalf of all the people that died in that explosion. I'm going to kill you. Mingy, Be careful, I can tell that he's different from the others, it's very likely that he's a Pinnacle Lord rank. Pinnacle Lord rank. Humph, I guess you're really asking for your death if you dared to challenge me like that. You're just a Heaven's Flare Pinnacle rank, you're not even a White Swan, you're way weaker than me. You're just an insect before me. What? He just nullified it with ease. Kid, I'll see how long you will be able to last. Mingy, just run away. You're really going to die if you keep this up. Come at me, is that all you've got? If you're trying to kill me, this isn't even enough. Keep it going. I didn't even expect you to be able to take those hits. But it's a shame, I don't have the time to play with you right now. Thousand Thorns. Vacuum Realm Black Punch Territory Suppress. No, Mingy. Ascend Willades 1 rank. I have absorbed a large amount of liquid stardust when I was trying to ascend earlier, which caused my spirit power to be extremely unstable. Now that I've taken consecutive hits from him just now, even though my body was about to collapse, it also had the same effect as training my body. Mingy, you've finally managed it. What? Impossible, how did you even manage to ascend? I have to thank you for that, without your help, there's no way I will be able to reach White Swan rank so soon. Xingling, I need your help. Sure, I didn't expect you to be able to reach White Swan rank at a time like this. I have to admit that you're really a genius, but you're still no match for me. Is that so? I'm going to tear you apart. What kind of potential do you even have? I'm curious to see if you're capable of doing that. World of Ice and Vacuum Realm. It's far stronger than his usual red sovereign power. He's able to control two completely different powers at the same time. No, die. No. Copy humans screaming cry for help, set up a deep pit trap, lure I can tell that you're their leader. Hiding behind your subordinate's back, planning to wait until they exhaust my stamina and then attack me when I'm tired. Such a cunning monster. It's pointless hiding behind them. Have a taste of my fist. Do you think they can block me? Acting weak to wipe out you guys. An arrogant monster. This fog. These eggs aren't to hatch in the next generation. Scourge's egg are alien's body, they will react to rainwater, will turn into disaster fog. The whole Shao Ridge has many Scourge's eggs, it will form a large rain disaster fog. These red-eye Scourges are just mobs, their main goal is to bear eggs, wait for rain. Then form this scary white disaster fog. This is bad. Once Shao Ridge is covered by the white,